Hello there, it's Matt from Wet Shaving Times. How are you? I thought I'd retry this shave video. I haven't done one in ages, so welcome. Today I'm going to be using a very nice shaving shop soap called Mulberry Street Gelato Raspberry Vanilla. See that? It's awesome stuff, but I'm going to shave with that today and give you my thoughts as I'm shaving. Okay, and then for my aftershave I will use the Ginger Garden Angel. See that? And the razor that I'll be using is the Phoenix Double OC. Very good stuff. That's my favorite razor. Favorite razor. Hear that? Favorite. Okay, and then I'm going to be using my Razor Rock brush. It's a very nice brush. I've been using this for quite a while now, and it's awesome. So I'm going to wet my brush and just start the conversation. So what's been happening? I'll tell you what's been happening. I've been fired up about wet shaving lately. I went to Q Brothers last week and visited with Ramon in there, and it was a great conversation. Talked to the other staff as well. Anthony was not there, but that was okay because I got a lot of great information about what's going on up there, and I'm going to get to that in moments here. But first, see that? I am lathering this wonderful soap. It's really, really sweet. I got this from my wife and daughters. They got me this as well as the other one, the Lamelon, which is also great. And there's something else that I want to talk about too before I get to the shave, and that is, see, I'm still lathering here, and that is that there's something different about my hair, and I'll tell you what it is. See it? My wife has been talking to me about wanting to cut my hair for years, and I thought, you know what? I love her so much. I'm going to go ahead and let her do it. Shave my head. And that's what I wanted. I wanted my head shaved for spring and summer this year. Because it does get hot here in Bloomington Normal, Illinois. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let her do it. And she did yesterday. And it was awesome. I'm so glad she did it. Thanks, honey. And see the lather? It's getting better and better. Very creamy lather. So yeah, it feels great. I'm not going to do a head shave like Bailey though. I don't think I want to go that far right now. I think it looks good with a little bit of hair up there. You know, it's for me, that's a lot of shaving. Too much shaving. Shaving my head, shaving my face. Oh, Bailey, you can have that. So let's see what else. So I got this. I'm gonna wet my face in one moment here. All right. I didn't bring a towel in here. All right, so I'm lathering the face. Lathering the soap on the face. This is called a face lather. I enjoy it. I enjoy face lathering more than I do bowl lathering or hand lathering, as some people do. So let's see here. Well, Q Brothers, that was quite a trip. Took me a couple hours. I stopped on the way. Stopped by the Tilted Kilt. That was awesome. I had never been to one before. Imagine that. In all my earlier years, I'd never gone to one. So it was great. What else? So I got up to Q Brothers, and you know, as I said in my blog, I walked up and it was kind of lonely there. You know, there's nobody outside waiting for me. No, Arlie, who's actually moving today. His moving trucks are there, and he's moving out to California in my old stomping ground. So good luck, Arlie. I'm gonna miss you, even though I haven't seen you in a couple of years. I am gonna miss you out here, but good luck. What else? Go ahead and do my first pass here. Wish me luck. So the blade that I'm using is my favorite blade. It's the Astra. And I out of the blades that I've used, and I've used quite a bit, used the Shark blades, the Gillettes, you know, but the Astra is my favorite blade. And I stopped at my favorite blade. I'm not one to venture out. If I find something that I like, I'll stick with it. That goes for my razor, the OC, as well as the razor blades. I stick with the same razor and the blades throughout the whole thing. Now, I've done Harry's razor as a shave every once in a while, or I don't know. I've even done a little bit of the Fusion, but what I find is that I think I don't need to venture out in a bunch of different razors. Although the one thing that I did like was getting the West Coast shaving razor with the handle. I did a review about that. I really like that razor a lot, and what I decided to do was that I actually took that handle and put it on the double OC, if you can see that. That's the West Coast shaving handle. I really like it a lot. It gives it a little more heft to the double OC. Because the double OC handle is too light. I don't know what the thinking is on that, but that handle was way too light for that razor. But that's the beauty of having the ability to switch out the handles, is that you can put a nice hefty handle on that razor and it comes out pretty good. So let's see here. I'm non-conventional when it comes to this shaving my face. I try to come up with a system, but the best way is my way. For me, anyway. For others, they can do it their way, right? Alright, so let's talk about Chicago. The Chicago meetup is coming up, the Windy City Meetup, and the question is, two questions. Douglas going to be there? If not, why isn't Q Brothers involved in the wet shaving meetup up there? It is a wet shaving meetup, right? So that's my question of the day. Two of them. Douglas going to be there? If not, why isn't it going to be involving Q Brothers? Because of loyalty? Screw loyalty. That's what I have to say. Screw loyalty to a vendor who messed with the customer's feelings. Screw that. You know, everybody has a right to enjoy Q Brothers. And there was nothing wrong with the way it was done 2 years ago. Nothing. It went perfect. I know, because I was there and we all had a great time. I did. It was great seeing all those guys back then. But, you know, things have changed. In the last couple of years, things have really changed within wet shaving. There's a lot of personality conflicts now where there weren't before. There seems to be a never-ending barrage of conflict. And oh my God, what's going on in Razor and Brush right now with the, what is it, Hilton? That guy is crazy, but it's not me, so I'm off the hook. What else? So yeah, I really think that the Windy City Meetup should involve Q Brothers in some way, shape, or form. So, guys, you have a choice. We can either involve Q Brothers or involve another vendor, involve another shop, or make it to be not a shaving related meetup and just call it a get together, huh? Because that's really what it is, isn't it? Get together between a bunch of people who met online, and shaving has little to do with it now. But we'll see. I'm still on the fence about going, but I would like to see you all, the ones that would be coming. I think it would be an awesome time. I know Busta's going to be there, and Ray Pope is going to be there. Who else? I don't know. A lot of people haven't really said if they're going to be there or not. But anyway. Well, this soap is so sweet. It was done wonderfully. I think it was Kay's. Yeah, Kay's Shave Works. You're out there, Kay. You did a great job. I think Peter Charkalis, you are the man. And you know, when I was in Q Brothers and looking around, I noticed that neither of those names were mentioned, and that's kind of sad because you know this is good soap and it should be in there, but you know, these things happen, you know, with exclusive releases online and through clubs. It happens, right? We did talk. One thing we did talk about was the exclusive, and soaps they just couldn't carry because they're so exclusive, and you know, everybody has their own business model and what they want to do. So we'll probably to you, Peter. You're doing a hell of a job. So good job. So let's see here. It's an overcast day today in Blono. That's what we call it here, Blono. And might get outside today, do a little lawn, a little yard work. I have a couple interviews that I'm working on. Really excited about that. That's my direction right now, is just so you guys know, is that I'm focusing less on the critiquing of the community and more about the positive aspects of shaving, which is the positive aspect of wet shaving are the artisans. And here's to you artisans, because without you guys, we wouldn't be nearly as interested. I mean, who can sit here and talk about the wonders of Gillette, right? Except for the fact that they came up with a patent for the double-edged razor. Those are the facts, I don't know. Maybe I'm just spouting out weird stuff. So, this video is already really long. That's okay. It's enjoyable, right? This is, you know, I really don't know about shave videos for me, but something that is kind of fun just to give a different slant. It's me, you know, so you get to know me from a different way rather than just the articles, because the articles are sometimes, I admit, they're a little harsh, but I like doing them, and I hope that everybody likes reading them, even though that people don't like what I say. At least it's something, you know, at least it's my way of participating. So if you don't like what I say, you can always write your own blog, right? So that way you can participate too. So, what else can I talk about today? Well, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of reading. I have an extensive book collection, and so what I like to do actually too now is I like to brush up on my old journalistic skills. I think that's something that I'm still pursuing when I'm not writing lyrics, because I do write lyrics and write songs. My collaborator Phil, who I adore, I think he's a great guy, is working with a gal named Priscilla, his girlfriend, and they're doing hip hop. And so that's really exciting for them. So what I'm doing now is I'm just writing lyrics and attempting to put music to them. But my main focus this year is to ramp up for transferring over my membership from BMI to ASCAP, which are performing rights organizations that gather royalties for airplay. And that would mean anything that I would put on Spotify or Amazon or any of that. Those are royalties. There are ways to get royalties for those songs. So that's what my plan is to keep working on that. So that's pretty exciting too. All right, let me, I got a little cut there, didn't I? Let me wipe my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just knocked it down a little bit. So, the witch hazel that I'm going to be using today is Thayer's. See that? Rose petal. I really like the scent of this. It does remind me of Grandma's house. Grandma, if you're watching. But I really like it. It's kind of a different way to coat the face right before the aftershave. I probably don't even have to do this with the Angel, but I really love the roses. And you gotta stop and smell the roses every once in a while, right? All right. So that's drying, and that was a great shave with this shaving shop, Mulberry Street Gelato, and I love this. This label was just awesome, as is the soap. So now I'm going to talk about a little bit about Ginger's Garden Angel. It is quite an aftershave. I got it because I really like Angel Man, and I was told that this was going to smell a lot like it, and it does. It has that similar scent, and Put a little bit on there. And there we go. Put a little on my head. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's some good stuff. So, go over the products one more time. Got the shaving shop. The raspberry vanilla. Wonderful, wonderful hand performance. We got the Thayer's rose petal. And we have the Angel by Ginger's Garden. And I haven't left this off yet, but use the Razor Rock Plus Soft. And of course, OC. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see many of you at the Chicago Windy City Meetup, and I also hope that Q Brothers can be involved in that. I think it was a great time when we did it a couple of years ago, and it would be nice to bring that back. But that's up to everybody. If you don't want to do that, if you just want to get together and drink and party, that's your prerogative, isn't it? So have a great rest of your day and week, and I'll see you soon. Take care.